Hey, this is Amazon Jude coming to you from Wyoming, and today's date is 2/18/2018. I had bilateral mastectomy, and it's starting to heal. I'm still uh, getting a lot of drainage out of the boob that had cancer in it, and the other one's down to less than 10 cc's of anything coming out, so that's good. And the other one is still about 30, but I got home Wednesday and they did the surgery on Monday. Today's Friday or Saturday, and I go back to the doctors on Monday, or the surgeons, and I'm just going to tell them, as long as we're getting stuff out of that boob over there, maybe we ought to leave that one in a little longer and keep the swelling down, because as you can see, there's a little bit of swelling right here. And I'm surprised. I'm starting to get feeling back here, but I still have no feeling under my arm, just right there where your lymph node is. And the other day it was really weird because, I don't know, women, this is for you. Has your nipple ever itched? Mine used to. Every once in a while I'd have to scratch my nipple. I'm getting that sensation, like I need to scratch my nipple. And you know how people who have had arms or legs or feet cut off and they still feel it? Well, that's phantom thing, but it's real. And I never thought about it until it happened to me. I got appointments and I start my chemo supposed to on the 28th, and hopefully I'll be healed up enough by then to take it and not get real sick. And of course, I'm going to lose my hair. I've already come to terms with that. And right now, I haven't had a bath in about 5 days. I've been doing spit baths in the sink, but my hair is really greasy. And uh, but my girlfriend next door, she's a nurse practitioner. She's been coming over and changing my bandages out and helping me keep track of the fluids that are coming out of my porch. Um, and that's all good. And I'm still eating good. I'm starting to lose a little weight because I'm eating a little less. I feel fuller more nowadays. And I can't tell you what the relief is mentally, knowing that that cancer in my boob is gone. And although I decided to take both of them, because the instance of it reoccurring in the other breast was pretty high. After my oncologist had felt the other breast, she told me, because chances of it showing up again are, you know, pretty high when you already have one. So I just let him go ahead and take both of them. And like I said, my husband and I had discussed it, and we were all both okay with it. So anyway, I feel pretty good. I'm moving around. I got a little swelling in my ankles because my blood pressure was so low when I was at the hospital. It was like, I don't know, in the 70s, over 50s and that, and 80s. And I'm usually running good about 125, 130. Some people say that's high blood pressure, but it's not. It's normal for me. And um, my cholesterol level's a little too high, and I should be taking those statin drugs. But I think we'll add, drugs as we go along, because I don't want anything to mess up what the chemo is supposed to do. And here's my cat. That's Mina. I thought he was a girl when I first got him, but he's a boy. And he's got his own personality. And anyway, that part is my update on my breast cancer and where I'm at. And stay focused, ladies. Keep busy. I've decided that while I'm sitting in the chemo chair, I'm gonna do some crocheting and start on my Christmas blankets for the kids, and um, make a couple of hats for my bald head, because I'm already having kind of a cold problem of being cold a lot. My feet are always cold, and my diabetes is kind of a little bit out of control, but I just don't understand it. I'm trying to eat better. I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm taking my meds properly. I did find a really good solution to painkillers and constipation, and it's called milk of magnesia. Take a big old swig of that every day, and you'll poop like a queen and not feel bloated and full and always straining to go to the bathroom. Now, I hear with chemo you get diarrhea, and I think most of us know how you cure diarrhea is bananas. So I'm going to stock up on those when I start the chemo, because I don't want to dehydrate myself with diarrhea. And I don't think I'm going to be eating before chemo. I think I'll wait until after the treatment in a few hours and see how I feel. I'm going to eat smaller meals and see if I can find mouthwash that'll help in case I get any sores in my mouth, because that's another side effect of chemo is sores in your mouth. So anyway, with that, I wanted to tell you, remain positive and stay in the fight. I'm very involved in our politics in the country and where we're headed. And I love my president, and I think he's doing a damn good job. I'm sick of the Russian collusion, and if they seriously think that we're going to fall for this 13 Russian and bots, that is, it was almost too damn funny. I mean, that's the first thing I did was go, oh my God, is that the best they can come up with? Is some Russian bots from another, from Russia that they indict that will never see a day in the courtroom? To me, it was all a diversion tactic, and Trump still needs to go through the 56 agencies of the FBI and start firing some of the head honchos if they couldn't find, a 19-year-old kid down in Florida that posted on Facebook and had over 20 calls into the sheriff's office about this kid before he committed mass murder in a school. And as far as the schools, how you stop that? You spend $120 on a sign saying we have armed teachers. And then you have teachers that are armed. Security cameras. It wouldn't take much to secure the schools. And so with some of that, I just wanted to let you know that keep up the fight for against the breast cancer, and keep up the fight for our country. I am damn proud to be a patriot, and I am damn proud of a lot of my president's picks for offices. And I don't think the lame street media covers things appropriately. We know they lie. We know they make up stories. But that's why it's important for you folks out there to keep posting and keep digging and keep researching and get this out there, because there are still over 200 million Americans that have no clue that Hillary Clinton and Obama were crooks. And the Democrat Party is totally in disarray. They don't want Americans to be prosperous. They want dependence, on what they decide is what we should have. And that's not how our founders built this country. So keep up the fight and take care of yourselves, and don't get too stressed out. Life is good. No matter what happens, man, each of us touch someone in our lives that no one else could have. So you are important and you are loved, and we're going to keep up the fight. So